Nah.
That nigga right there.
That nigga
That
right
was the highlight of his damn career.
That was really it, bro. That shit was crazy. Downfall.
To say the least.
Downfall's crazy. But funny. All right. Bet. Nickelodeon.
Oh, Deli.
Where are my notes? I'm just pulling my notes real quick and then we can get started. Bro, Carl, remember to tell. I need to send you that beat again so we can resend this shit because I really want to start that new
Yeah, the fake pirate joint.
Yeah, bro, that thing is hard, bro. I like that, but like
I got you, bro.
I'm gonna send it to you. I'm gonna send it to you today. I promise.
Spike Spiegel.
The goat.
Say it again, bro.
Spike Spiegel.
I'm on how chop up sounds too because I got all this shit. We finna have sound bites.
Chop up sound?
Like sound bites and stuff. I'm finna start doing sound bites for all this stuff.
Wait, so you gonna be taking it from like the pod and then that's hard.
I'm gonna use that shit for the soundboard. Yeah.
Okay.
I'm practicing that shit. All right, bet. Let's get going.
Let's do it.
Oh my gosh, you're so cute.
Yo. What's up, everybody? Welcome back to the RCP, number one place to be. I'm your host, O. I'm here with my bros. I got the boy Malik, got the boy James, got the boy Carl. We in the building.
Big trust.
Gentlemen, how you guys doing? How y'all doing?
I'm good, man. I'm good. I'm glad to be back.
Yeah, good to see y'all, boy, man. Miss
Jinx, you owe me a soda, even though I want soda.
Glad to be back, man.
It's been a minute, man. It's definitely been a minute. I see we got some y'all see we got some new merch in here. You know, hold up. The boy got the drip though.
Yeah, boy.
Yeah.
Drip style.
Shout out to Zorro, the minority hunter.
We got-
himself. You feel me?
You know, we armed and dangerous in this motherfucker. Like, you know,
Trafalgar Law.
You feel me?
Trafalgar. Oh yeah.
It's crazy.
Shout out to
Spike.
Spiegel Spike, man.
We got merch.
Merch, man.
Joy Boy in front of that boy Sauce Valley right there.
Yeah,
sure.
yeah. Hey, so how was MomoCon?
Bro, MomoCon was so lit. This is my first time ever going to like a convention, bro. That thing was was so much fun. I got to do like VR stuff.
Yeah.
I was it was so many shops, bro. It was like so many shops, so many food places. It was a bunch of voice actors, like some of the Power Rangers. I saw Father to do the voices, not Father. What's his name? Hohenheim. Yeah, Hohenheim. Man, Hohenheim. His voice actor was there. I think Johnny Young Bosch was there.
That's crazy.
He was there too. That was pretty cool.
That's fire.
It was a lot of good cosplays there. Shout out to all the people that cosplayed. Y'all were great. Yeah. Like, it was a lot of cool, inventive stuff. It was really, really fun. I'm going again next year for sure. I got Luffy. You know my captain right here. Yeah. What?
Come on me.
Bro, I was like, oh, is that a Luffy statue? I gotta get that.
That's
like,
hard, bro.
Yeah, bro. I had to.
A bit tough.
Yeah, then they got him bouncing and everything too.
Bro,
like,
and this is from Egghead. I love Egghead. Might be one of my favorite, like a top 3 arc for me in One Piece. I ain't gonna lie to you.
Hot take.
that is a
said-
steaming hot
I
take.
ain't gonna count. That bit might be in my top.
Bro,
Take.
That's a hot take.
Hot
bro. I ain't gonna lie.
Like,
Yeah.
all right, just off the top, like,
Yeah.
what is it clearing in your opinion?
It's better than Wano.
it's better than Wano.
It's better than Whole Cake.
It's better than Thriller.
Yeah, it's
For
been
sure,
okay.
but-
It's better than Thriller Bark.
My favorite
Yeah.
villain. Shout out to Dofi, but it's better than Just Rosa.
Okay,
It's
we
better
can,
than
we can
Ala-
stop. We can stop here.
It's better than Alabasta.
We can stop there too.
Okay.
Y'all are crazy, but opinions is opinions.
Yeah.
Better than Skypiea too.
That's definitely crazy.
It's up there with Scott P. I ain't gonna cap.
It's
I'm not
boxing.
mad at that.
It's
I'm not-
boxing, but I
it's
don't know if it's
boxing.
better, bro.
I like it. I like it though. I like it though.
I like
I
Egghead
got
a lot,
like-
bro.
Egghead did a lot.
mean, I
Egghead
feel
did a
you, 'cause
lot for One
Egghead
Piece.
is great.
Informationally, for sure.
Egghead did a lot for One Piece.
For
I ain't
sure,
gonna lie to you.
information.
It's at least top 5.
It gotta be
It's at least top 5.
minimum.
It's tough at the top, bro.
Yeah, I could probably go top
I know
5.
Marine Ford.
I'm about to say, yeah, you know Marineford's passed.
And then we got Saboti.
Water 7.
War 7.
Yeah, and Water 7 slash Any's lobby is no question better than it. No question about it.
Water 7.
I'll give you that.
We'll combine those as one.
To me, that's one arc.
Yeah, I'm about to say that's one arc
Yeah.
to me. So okay.
Yeah.
That's fair.
So we got Marineford and Water 7, like those.
Yeah, that's fine.
Okay,
that's fine.
sure.
I'm not going to argue those.
I
I have no argument for
the
those.
rest are, I would say, arguable.
Yeah,
but
the rest are
I
arguable
can't,
for sure.
I can't say.
I'll never say it's better than those two because Robin, I Want to Live, and then like everything, it's just
Ace dying.
yeah, bro. Like Donut Boy, this shit was crazy.
I knew one of us was going to say it.
Donut Boy.
I knew one of us was going to say it.
Oh man,
Krispy Kreme.
disrespectful, man. Disrespectful.
Holy moly, don't. All right. That's fine.
Golly, bro. I gotta go back through the
But
videos to see how many times y'all done disrespected this man. Ace.
listen,
He done called this man donut hole at least 5-10 times.
I fuck with Ace though. I really do.
I love Ace. Ace is dope, bro. I got Ace's little test, bro. I fuck with
I
Ace.
fuck with Ace, man.
Ace, I fuck with Ace.
It was in his character for what
Yeah,
happened.
he just D-Wood crash out.
No, that piss on your boy's grave, and they say I fuck with him.
He's a D-Wood crash out. Am I lying?
I mean,
who
ain't lying.
who went around the world to chase Blackbeard for no reason, even though Whitebeard said, "Nigga, don't do it."
It was a reason though. It was.
I know it was because he killed what's his face, Thatch. Yeah, he killed Thatch. I understand there was revenge and stuff. Whitebeard's like, "Nigga, don't fuck with him."
Yeah, he told him.
He did say that though.
So
And
he
then,
did.
and then what happened? He got caught by the police.
I wish we saw more of his Conqueror's hockey too.
He didn't get caught. He got turned into the police.
I wish we saw more of his.
True.
I wish we saw more of his hockey though.
More of his hockey.
Yeah, for sure.
Talking about Ace.
Yeah, fast.
I feel it.
Because
Yeah.
I was just talking to somebody. They said it was confirmed that he did get Conqueror's hockey.
Yeah,
Yeah,
So
yeah.
It's in the data books.
Mm-hmm. And it's in the light novel.
And his fights that he did have, it nigga was fighting some top tiers too. You feel me?
I mean, he fought Blackbeard, bro,
And
to a
Shank.
standstill.
Oh, yeah.
Well, he lost.
He
but-
killed the last warlord.
Yeah, he did.
Yeah.
Ace killed that. He killed
Did
it.
he fight Jinbei too?
And
He fought Jimmy.
Yes,
yeah.
he did.
He would box with Yamato too.
For sure.
Yeah, he was a guy he was one of those guys. He just like Osa said, D1 crash out.
He wouldn't crash out, man.
Yeah, what it is.
Rest in peace, A. Shout out his life. These niggas disrespectful as fuck.
Sorry.
Oh well.
So let's get into this back in my.
Oh
day.
yeah.
man.
Since Carl won Fact or Fiction last time, good job, my boy. So he get five whole minutes to talk some shit. Starting, bro. Look, see, how's it not top 3 arc? Nigga doing the Kuma dance. Come on, bro. Come on, bro.
Hey.
What we doing, bro?
Come on, man.
You seen the
It's
class?
boxing,
man.
bro. It's boxing. It's boxing.
I'm just.
But we'll get into it.
We'll get to it. We'll get to it.
Yeah.
Go ahead, do your thing, bro.
So just so to tell y'all what's going on, shout out to that boy Greg Cody from the Dan Lebitard show. I'm gonna do it back in my day, where I'm just gonna talk about experiences from back when I was younger. You know what I'm saying, and how my world was different back then in comparison to what it is today. So back in my day, Nintendo had the best console, the GameCube. If you real, you know, like they had all the Mario joints was on there.
Yeah.
That was really actually it's crazy. I seen a post today that was saying Sony and Nintendo was actually supposed to come out with a console together.
Heck, what?
Yes.
Nah. Cap.
Yes.
I got verified them
Do
sources.
your research.
Yeah, I'm gonna do my research right now.
But
There's no way.
basically what I read was they were like partnering because this is back when Sony wasn't into consoles at all. This is like I think it said like early 90s or maybe mid 90s.
Oh yeah. Oh, I know the story you're talking about. Okay,
Yeah.
Never mind.
Yeah, so
not even
like-
that happen anytime soon.
Yeah, so like they because they wanted to get into like I guess making DVDs because I guess CDs was already out at that time. So they wanted, but they didn't have the capabilities. Nintendo didn't have the capabilities to do it alone. So that's when they brought on Sony. But then they ended up backdooring them with a whole completely different company the day before it dropped. The console dropped. So Sony said, okay, now that we got the knowledge and everything, we're going to make our own console. And that's when they came out with the PlayStation.
So the PlayStation was a backdoor, or Nintendo backdoor?
Nintendo backdoor Sony.
With like what, the 64?
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
I can't remember which console it was, but it was a 64 they said in the post.
Because Nintendo was supposed to have like the disc drive, but like,
They had the chips.
so that the disc drive part was gonna come from Sony.
Yeah.
And that would have,
That's why I said they didn't have the capabilities.
that would have been better for like storage and everything back in the day. Because I remember, like you said, GameCubes were dope. I'm sorry to jump in.
You're
But,
good.
like we had like memory cards and everything. We had to go to the store and buy memory cards and shit. Like all because Nintendo system didn't have that capability. Granted, you have to do the same thing for PlayStation, but like it was easier to save stuff on the disc than it was for like all the cartridges back, at least back in the day when we was younger.
Yeah.
For sure.
So back in my day, Drake had his own sound. For the real Drake fans that really know, that Take Care. So I was actually really talking to my girl about this the other day. That's so far gone. Thank Me Later. Take Care. Nothing was the same. It was like the last one that he really was like truly still in his sound. I think that was the album that he really perfected his sound, and commercially, it's still one of his greatest like albums out here. And then
this is crazy. Because look, I had told a nigga right that they were talking about what do you think Drake's best verses are, and I said, for me personally, Drake's best verse is still Headlines. That's my best verse.
Tough song.
tough
Drake.
song.
You feel me? When I first think about Drake, that's the first thing that come to my head.
Okay.
For that first verse. You feel me? Now,
Mine is
now, I didn't say that if you said anything else, you was wrong, or anything else is trash. I said, there's some other ones out there, but that's my favorite, though.
Yeah.
And I do think it's his best work, too.
Okay,
Yeah.
fair.
Because look at the album that is on.
Yeah.
Right.
So I think take care.
Nigga said I was hating. I said, how I'm hating? I said, how I'm hating?
That's not.
What he say to you hating?
Because he said, if you think Drake didn't grow after that, that's kind of disingenuous, and that you hating on Drake. I said, I don't think he didn't grow as an artist, but I think his peak as far as rapping, it was right there. And then after that, he just stayed on his wave until I'm sorry, y'all. My fault.
I don't know if y'all can hear that, but we just got distracted by the crazy loud band right next door. So
My fault, y'all.
It's all
But
good.
anyway, so yeah, but sorry to cut you off. But yeah, that's
good.
what we were talking about though. Like, yeah, I know he growed as an artist.
Yeah.
But at that moment, at that time, I might be too strung out on compliments, overdose on confidence, starting not to give
Bruh,
a
he-
fuck
he
and
was
stop being
speaking.
in confidence.
Compliment.
yeah, and then
I'd be surprised.
all three of us.
I'm sorry,
And
bro.
us too. He's still really.
Look,
I ain't say that.
look, when I hit it, my hand immediately turned on.
I didn't even know how. I said, "Oh,
I didn't even say that. I was. Hey, look, it's okay. It's okay.
But nah,
Get to you.
but nah, like I definitely don't think you hating for that being your favorite song, because like, bro, like,
It's your favorite.
yeah, number one is your favorite, and music is subjective. I definitely would say Drake has grown commercially
Yeah, for sure.
since then. Like, what's the album after? I can't think of the name.
Which you talking about?
The one he was on the Skyline.
Oh, you talking about?
Nothing Was the Same?
No,
Nah,
that's not
after Nothing Was the Same.
Nothing
Views.
Views,
You talking about?
That
Views?
yeah." That's what I was
That-
going to ask you about.
That's what Drake turned
That's
into.
where it commercial. You
Yeah.
see, he started turning from a rapper to a pop artist.
I was done with. That's where I left. I jumped off.
Yeah,
the
bro.
side.
That's
and that's what I was saying, as far as him. Rap that.
Yeah, but like I've actually had conversations with some of the homies that have like defended Drake's moves because it was like, if you listen to it, it's good and it's good in the club. Yeah, it's still quality music, but that's not that's Drake had. If you include in the mixtapes that did commercially well. I don't remember the one that had the fall leaves behind them. The name of that joint was, but that was like the one that Lil Wayne discovered him on. So that one,
Oh, you talking
I know
about?
exactly what you're talking about.
No, I think it was October's Very Own or something like that.
Something like
it
that.
was one of the project before So Far Gone. I know
Yeah.
what you're talking
Yeah.
about though.
So
That
Far
exact
Gone,
project.
Thank Me Later, Take Care, headlines. Nothing Was the Same. If you go back, like these were still him. That sound, that was truly him. That's what 4 or 5 the whole works. I'm not even including singles. Then it's like, oh yeah, now I'm doing Afrobeat.
There's an album we missing in between too. It's the one that has Miss Me and what's it called Up All Night and all that shit.
Thank me later.
That's never mind. We said Thank Me Later. Sorry. I was
No.
thinking something else.
You good.
He got so many damn projects.
Yeah,
Yes,
he
sir.
does. But this, so it's like
A lot are terrible.
you drop 4 to 5 albums that was your true sound, and then you're growing in that sound. Shout out to 40, and then you doing Afrobeats. Where did this come from, bro? You switched on yourself, and to me, back in my day, people was not going for that, but Drake was like the first person that like could switch on himself as an artist, and people were just like, okay,
Drake was like the first artist in our time, sans Michael Jackson, sans Prince, to grow bigger than music.
yeah,
And no matter what he did, it was gonna be a dub. And he's still looking at today. He just caught the craziest L. It's
And
not
he's still
affecting-
straight.
He still went number 1 with Party Next Door.
yep.
Facts.
Back in my day, anime wasn't cool to like, so if we would have been doing what we're doing today and talking about anime on a podcast and releasing this to the public to receive, we'd be getting so much hate. Like,
For real.
I remember I was watching Dragon Ball Super back in like 2016 on the school tablets. Bro, people coming up to me, you watching that? I'm turning breaking my neck. Of course I'm watching it. You should be watching it too. And they're like, they having a little. I'm like, bro, I ain't trying to hear that. If you gonna hate behind my back, because I ain't trying to hear you be mad about me enjoying my life and having something that I enjoy. I've been watching anime since I was in middle school. By the time I get in high school, shoot, I'm over here trying to get caught up on One Piece, bro. But
Real.
the one thing that I was saying that was good about that, there was a whole lot less negativity. Just like how we was talking about last episode, there's a whole lot less negativity about in the community, bro. It was a lot more like wholesome back then.
Let me ask you this.
What's up?
As we are the country of consumption, do you think anime has changed to acquiesce to Western culture?
Elaborate on the question.
Like, back in the day, anime was biggest in Japan. It might still probably is biggest in Japan.
It is. It's their number.
But we are the country of consumption.
For sure.
So, like, they are now building the anime well, I didn't really say manga, but more so anime, I would
They did
say.
that for Naruto. They made Naruto a
Yeah.
blonde-haired, blue-eyed kid because they thought that,
It was
white
selling
kids in
Western.
the West would like that shit. But it turns out that niggas love that shit. That's where we got the Raikage from.
And that's, well, I also
The
think,
more you know.
The more you know. I didn't even know that.
if y'all didn't, I didn't know that either. But if y'all didn't know that,
The more you
I
know.
think it's now more story and how long stuff is becoming. Like, it's a lot shorter now than it used to be.
I definitely agree. I mean, if you're looking at DBZ's not even part of the big three. That's the Godfather to the big three. But you look at DBZ, One Piece. Now we get into the big three: Bleach and Naruto. Those joints are all over 700 episodes. Well,
Yeah.
Bleach isn't that. It's
about to
400
say.
plus. But how many anime we getting that's more than 400 episodes nowadays?
None.
They falling off nowadays. They falling off before they even hit. Episode 50, episode 75.
They're done by then.
So yeah,
Shout out Demon Slayer.
and I 100% agree with you that it's definitely a lot more commercialized. Like, I can't tell you how many in the last 2 years, how many times I'd seen a different, like a movie from a different show. Like, I just went to go see the Don Don movie. It was actually pretty good too. I just went to go see the Don Don movie. But like 10 years ago, if it ain't DBZ, they ain't showing it in the West.
It came out in theaters.
Yeah.
They'll do like Spirited Away or some shit
You
like
know
that.
what I'm saying?
That's it.
Something like that.
They won't do anything like niche animation.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No.
All right. So that was Carl's 5 minutes.
Okay.
Yeah, I know you had more.
Oh, yeah, I did.
This nigga has a whole list. I'm like, it's like, 5 minutes. You got to win again.
That's true.
But I got you though. We're gonna move on to One Piece. So we're gonna talk about the One Piece chapter review, chapter 1151.
Wait, before we get into that, you don't want to have the conversation of like what we were just talking about earlier about the what's top three? Is Egghead top three?
Oh yeah, we can do that. Yeah.
that's what I'm saying,
Egghead is a top 3 One Piece arc.
We'll talk about it now.
We'll talk about it right
let's
now.
talk about it now.
Let's talk
Why
about it right now. So yeah,
I want y'all to go ahead.
Marineford, Water
Is
7.
this order is just three?
I'm just naming them.
Okay,
I'm just naming them. Marineford, Water 7, Egghead. Yeah.
And like, what's next for you?
After that,
Like, what's the honorable mention to your three?
Like Marine Ford.
Skypea. Skypea is for me for sure.
Okay.
Sabodi. Sabaody.
Whoa!
I like Sabaody.
Over Dressrosa.
That's crazy.
This has to be in order?
No, I wasn't saying in order, but like when you was saying your honorable mentions, I was thinking like the closest
Dressrosa was
ones
gonna be
to
next.
Oh, my fault. I was just saying this stuff that ain't make it because I was but yeah, I like Dressrosa, but like I go back to Sabaody a little bit more than I do Dressrosa. I like Dressrosa though. I'll probably put that after Sabaody if I had to do that. Then
Damn.
yeah, because I don't really like the Fishman arc.
Agree with there.
I'm cool with the Caesar clown. Not Caesar. Yes, is it Caesar? Yeah, Caesar clown.
Punk Hazard? Is that
Yeah,
what
Punk
you're talking
Hazard. I'm like I can take it or leave it.
Okay.
Whole Cake. I like Whole Cake, but like again, I can take it or leave it. Wano.
That's what I'm surprised
Wano's
about.
just too fucking long. Like I'm just not. Wano's just too damn long.
Okay.
I'm not going back to Wano.
Wano is long, bro.
I pick my moments in Wano, and
is.
then like I dip. It's too long. It's too big. Too many characters. That's where I caught up to One Piece. So that's like I'm like
What
Wano.
about Zoo?
Zell. I like Zoo, but I wouldn't put. But I think it's more of a mini arc than like a full arc.
I can count that with Wano.
Yeah.
Zal.
Like I like it. It's just But my thing with just Egghead, like Egghead, we learned about the devil fruits. We learned about the mother flame. We saw the Gorosei. We actually learned what type of threat these people are. We learned about the Seraphim. We learned about there's even more Seraphim out there. We learned about Kuma's backstory. We learned about God Valley. We learned about Shanks. We learned about the whole world getting flooded. We learned Vegabunk basically told the world the truth. Like he wasted time with some coffee bit, but then he told the world the truth.
He did.
You had a whole Gorosei dying, and then we have Figurlin Garland appearing out
Wait,
there.
what good if he died?
Saturn. Because remember, Emo killed him.
He did.
Emo killed Saturn.
He did.
And then we had Figurlin Garland appear out of nowhere.
I remember now.
It was crazy.
I remember.
And now Figurlin Garland's a part of the Gorosei. He's the 5th member, which is crazy. What else happened? We had Emmet, and then we saw a Joy Boy flashback. We saw Emu get hurt by we saw Emu get shook by Joy Boy's hockey.
Man was on his hands and knees.
He said, "Joy Boy." I said, "Ooh, this man is scared. This man is scared." I ain't see Emu scared. Emu scared niggas. I ain't scared, bro. Look, Emu like 3 feet tall and evil. That's the craziest shit ever, bro. No, for real. I think Emu's like 3 feet tall. Like it's true. Nah. Egghead just did way too much. We had the Luffy's Lucci rematch. That shit was cool.
I thought that was overhyped, but just my opinion.
It was overhyped, but it wasn't really like a whole fight. It was just to show like how far Luffy had grown into like, back in the day he might struggle with him, but like now, boy,
it would definitely show the distance.
You a peon, bro.
Definitely.
And then the Bonnie Kuma, like it's just Kuma has the best backstory in One Piece. Not stand on that shit.
And then Luffy and Kizaru
was there.
Robin got something to say about that.
I think they contenders.
Yeah,
they contenders.
Yeah,
they're fighters.
But Kuma, without a doubt, is up that bitch.
Kuma shit is so sad.
Without a doubt at the top.
Without a doubt, bro.
I don't know.
I don't know about. I ain't talking about the top, but it's up.
Oh, okay, for sure.
I'm gonna put Kuma at the top, bro, because I can't really.
But if I sit down and think about it, it might be though.
It's a lot of sad stories in One Piece, bro. But Kuma shit, bro.
Kuma shit.
Kuma had eras of sadness.
He had like childhood.
It was nonstop, bro.
Your parent, you get sold into slavery. Your mama died. Your daddy gets shot for trying to help you
in front of you.
Then you get sent to an island and you get called a rabbit, and now niggas are trying to hunt you. Then you run
this
into
is literally Robin, bro.
Nah,
that's not Robin.
Mom died right in front of her. Yes or no?
Okay,
but we didn't never meet her dad.
Robin was not a slave to celestial dragons.
She was on the run and getting hunted.
She was not enslaved to celestial dragons.
That's
still better than working. So you would rather be a slave to celestial dragons or running away like Robin?
My life, so people was trying to kill Robin as a kid.
Slaves was dying,
bro. The celestial dragons kill you for nothing, bro.
I mean, I agree with that, but Kuma didn't die. Neither did Robin, but
he lucky he didn't die.
He's lucky.
I would say the same about Robin.
They're real because of his blood more than anything, though.
And what can you say about Robin?
Because the buck in his blood, he was kind of treat like a damn prize. You feel me?
I agree with that, but like either way, like he was a slave and she was still being hunted her whole life as a child, though.
Right.
But then, like, we're not even done with Kuma's sadness.
Yeah, I say
we're not even getting to
like
the
at least
genie.
Robin got to somewhat blend in and escape. Like she wasn't.
Kuma never escaped.
Remember,
keep going
because she blended in because that's how she got with a crocodile crew. She was lying and stuff. She blended in and escaped. Kuma.
He never escaped, bro.
Even when he thought he was safe.
Yeah.
The nigga wasn't safe.
Yeah, bro.
I mean.
and then what happened with Jenny?
Even when he was safe, he was still helping other people take their pain away. He still had it.
And what Zoro had was just a fraction of what Kuma used to be tanking on the daily. Pause.
Yes.
Okay, we can't say his fruit is part of his sadness as well, though. That's his fruit.
But the fact that he was helping people and...
I agree with that part. But we can't say just because he got a pain fruit, it makes his backstory more sad.
I ain't saying make it more sad, but it's just a side note.
Okay, I'll go for that.
I'm about to say it's a part of his story.
It's a part of his story.
I just feel like people are understating Robin because just like y'all said, he was never safe. She literally got took. She never got safe. And yeah, at one point she was hiding, but then her organization got defeated. And then she got kidnapped again. I mean, it's very
contending,
similar.
but I think that Kuma gets it, bro, because he ended up getting turned to a cyborg, bro, and he's supposed to end up
by
being
his choice.
No, it wasn't.
He wasn't supposed to be a bomb, bro.
Oh my god.
He wasn't supposed to be a bomb.
You
a
said
vegetable.
Cyborg, not bomb.
I was about to get to that before you cut me off.
But Cyborg was still by choice.
Yes, the cyborg was by choice, but he was
For his
supposed to be.
daughter.
He was supposed to be mindless. Yeah, and he definitely didn't have the leverage in the
Yeah,
situation.
and no leverage. Is it
But even beyond no
Still
leverage,
choice.
he definitely didn't have the choice in the bombs being put inside of him.
Yeah, I didn't say that though. You
And
said,
then being turned into a vegetable.
he
He did not have choice because he's supposed to still have his brain, bro. That was part of the
It's
negotiation.
like once you agree to be a cyborg, though, I can't feel bad for you that you're a vegetable.
You tripping, bro?
You tweaking, dog.
I don't feel that way. You know what I'm saying? I don't feel that
no,
way.
no compassion.
I do though. I feel like Kuma's story is sad, but like Robin's is sad too in a different way. But like I feel like a lot of Kuma's stuff was his decision though. Like to help them people was his decision. Outside his island for sure. For sure. Now, of course, Buccaneer blood being hunted, all that. That's true, but like a lot of stuff that Kuma did, was his choice. I stand on that.
He played a part in his
For sure.
experience. I'll agree to that because he definitely didn't have to help the people. That was him being kind. He definitely didn't have to go be a revolutionary. That's him doing what he had to do, or doing what he decided to do. Mm-hmm. But that's all I can really say beyond that. Because if I was in a situation where they're threatening to kill my daughter or me become a cyborg, I'm picking cyborg all day. Especially if I still have my mental and everything.
Yeah, I'm not saying it was a good choice, but it's like, how can you say, okay, he became a cyborg and he became a vegetable? That was a choice you made when you said you was going to become a cyborg.
He wasn't going to lose his mind though. Like that.
Yes, they literally said your mind is going to be gone. Like, you want me to pull up the chapter?
No, I don't want you to pull up
Okay,
the chapter.
for sure. He literally said that though. Did they not?
I guess
Vegapunk was like, what do you mean? What do you mean he can't have his mind? He's going to be just a shell.
No, he was gonna have a piece of him, but what happened was Saturn was like, nah,
Saturn said
nigga,
no.
erase
Yeah,
all that
exactly,
shit.
exactly.
Like Vegapunk was going to leave
Exactly.
his thing. It was the fact that Saturn was there, and he was like, no,
I know.
Cause Saturn followed this nigga his whole life
Yeah, that's
and
true.
told him, nigga, you a slave, and I will find you.
That's true.
He
Wherever
said that
you
shit
go.
since he was a baby.
That's true.
Running away from God Valley.
He's been running away from the elder
From
his
the-
whole life. An
They've
elder.
been waiting for this nigga the fuck up.
Robin had a bounty.
Do we
Yes,
not
he
remember
did.
Aokiji was chasing Robin?
Aokiji is not an elder,
Aokiji
bro.
is not-
Aokiji
an
had
elder,
multiple
bro.
times to kill Robin. He
That's
didn't do that
true.
shit.
That's true. But
Let
you
us
can
stay.
say the same about the elder.
No, that
No.
nigga found the first opportunity he found. He turned that into a
He
cyborg.
took Jenny. He took Jenny.
No, he did not kill him because he wanted his blood, bro. Like y'all said, he wanted his power. He
Yeah.
could have been killed him if he wanted to.
He would try to kill him. He wanted to
But
slave
we
him.
talking about the chase, bro. Comparing Aokiji to
I'm
Elder
not saying
Saturn,
it's the same thing,
it's nowhere near the same thing.
but at the same time, he never wanted to kill him. He wanted to use him. They wanted to kill Robin.
Yeah, because the information she knew.
Right.
But if they wanted to kill Kuma, they could have killed him too, just like they did his daddy.
That's true.
Would you rather be tortured or killed?
I would rather be tortured than still have
Hell
my
no.
life.
I'd rather be dead.
I'd rather still be living, bro.
Real right.
I'd rather still be living, bro.
He's a trooper for real, though.
All
Like,
right, let's get to this chapter. Let's get to this chapter.
Yeah, because we never even got to
We
what
didn't
the
get to
top
this thing.
three.
Yeah,
It's
we-
cool. It's cool at this point, bro.
We don't get to it. We don't get. Well, I gave my top three.
I was about to say refutation.
Oh, my fault.
No, it's cool now because we made it about Kuma and
Yeah, I'm about to say like
let's get to the chapter.
I don't
bro.
even remember how the hell we even got to the Kuma. Anyways,
That was a good conversation.
it
though,
was a
so.
great conversation. I had no idea how we got there. Chapter review. Emu was God. Emu is the Sea Devil. Blackbeard is the fucking picture on the mural with like holding the sun in his hand. That's Blackbeard. Everybody, all the Straw Hats are fucked because they're gonna lose at least like half of the Giants.
Are you talking about the mural?
I'm talking about the mural, bro. Like the nigga on the mural.
Oh, this is
Yeah.
the theory you was talking
Yep,
about.
that's Blackbeard. That's Blackbeard. Once I saw the grimoire that Emu had, I was like, oh, that's Blackbeard. Okay. So Blackbeard gonna steal that bitch. And he gonna be the fucking shadow demon king shit that they gotta fight.
Oh, also spoiler alert. Sorry, but if you watch this, if you were a real fan, you already know how we get.
Man, I said One Piece chapter 1,151 chapter review. Obviously it's gonna have some spoilers.
Grimoire,
True,
though?
true.
What?
It's and plus the chapter is old by the time y'all see this video.
Yeah.
Yeah,
be
that's
real.
Yeah, they'll be
Chapter
fine.
might
They'll
be
be,
up.
they'll live. But how y'all feel about the chapter though? How y'all feel about the chapter?
Bro, it's crazy.
caught up.
I mean,
Oh, you're not caught up?
I'm on 1:11:39.
Oh, you got a little bit.
you at the beginning of Egghead.
I'm
Beginning
where
of
she
Elbath,
just seen
yeah.
Saw.
Elbath, yeah.
Just seen Saw.
Well,
They're the she.
well, I'm not gonna lie. Like the grimoire in itself is crazy too, bro. Because like,
Crazy.
I don't know if that's like his source of how he gives the demonic power, or if like that's a completely different power than if like he has a devil fruit, or if that is his devil fruit.
Exactly.
If it's the former, that's even crazier because like he's cracked to a completely different level
Yeah,
of crack, even for One Piece.
The man put out a double barrel.
He pulled out the Elmer
out
Fudd.
of nothing.
That's the Elmer Fudd. I'm hunting weapons.
He got creation.
Yes.
Yes.
And he pulled out the sword too.
He's basically anti-Luffy.
Yeah.
He's literally anti-Luffy.
So does his book have to be open when he's doing his
We don't
We
know.
don't know.
I don't know.
We just saw him use that shit and he turned Dorian Broggy into devils.
Then it's like he didn't even flip any pages.
And
immediately
immediately they mind flip. Domain reversal.
Yeah, don't
Let's go kill Jarl. Yeah. We're gonna become the kings of this island. War.
Then they got Onmoy and Kashi too. That shit was fucked up.
They got a lot of giants.
They got a lot of giants.
10 and 15 giants.
And like
And
apparently
they all the size of oars.
Yeah.
I mean, I know how.
no. They grew. They
grew, bro.
They grew to the size of oars.
Like,
Yeah.
not Oars Junior.
Oh, that's what I'm
Oars.
thinking about.
Yeah.
The OG motherfucker.
Yeah.
OG motherfucker.
They grew to the size of it. And the nightmare portals are open. So like basically like these kids on Elbath, their teacher, their dumbass teacher, had them do an exercise where they talked about their biggest fears. And then there's a celestial dragon who has a devil fruit. He's a mythical dragon type devil fruit. He can basically make people's dreams a reality.
Since when do Celestials have devil fruits? What the fuck?
Yeah, he's one of the holy knights.
Okay,
Yeah.
okay,
He's one of the
okay,
holy knights. He's one of the holy knights. So that's why.
and his form is dope as hell too. His hybrid form.
Oh yeah,
Is he like a
Yeah.
Zoan?
Yes.
Okay.
yeah. He's a mythical Zoan.
Isn't it a dragon fruit?
Yeah, dragon. It's a dragon fruit.
It's a different type of model. I'm not gonna say which one though.
Fire.
Similar to
By
Kaido?
year.
No,
No.
It's a small
looks
dragon.
similar, but
Clouds.
no.
Clouds around him,
Yeah.
but no.
Yeah, because he's awakened. So he's like, yeah, his dough fruit's awakened. So he's broken. He's cracked the shit. Like, for example, they were eating a meal. He put one of his subordinates to sleep because he wanted some salt, and they picked up the salt from like the nigga thought
Oh,
bubble.
my God.
And then started pouring the salt on the food.
At that moment,
and it was real salt.
I knew his fruit was cracked. I'm
Cracked
like,
as fuck. Yeah,
Crazy. And he had just made the whole table from
from nothing.
Oh,
The
so he
whole
got creation too.
yes.
yeah, the whole meal came from nothing.
From somebody thought.
Yeah, from their dreams. He make your dreams a reality. And so all the kids, all their fears are terrorizing Elbath. Luffy and Loki are together right now in the underworld
And
with
Zoro
Zoro
and
and
Sanji.
Sanji. The monster trio and fucking everybody who's important is at the bottom, and everybody up top is just acting like a bunch of dumbasses except for Copacabana.
I seen Luffy make that little deal with Loki. That shit look crazy. I don't even know what's about to happen yet, but
Yeah, Loki's definitely a good guy.
Yeah, definitely. Now, I actually want to talk about Scopper Gaban. I am so glad. Shout out to that boy Chopper because I thought he was.
Oh, you didn't see him
Finished.
fall at the end of the chapter. At the end of the chapter, you see when Chopper's running from the last chapter.
Oh yeah, I seen it. Yeah,
Okay, I'm about
it
to
was
say.
just like, is he gonna catch him, bro?
Oh, come on, bro. It's One Piece.
I mean, it's getting dark, bro.
People barely die in One Piece, bro.
It's getting dark, bro.
Unless you're like parents. Parents don't count.
I don't think he was gonna die like that. Though.
Yeah.
I don't.
not Chopper. I agree, not Chopper.
Yeah, not Chopper,
I
but
was gonna say neither of them niggas. Scopper nor them. At least not at that moment. Nah.
I'm not gonna.
Oda's not gonna have you die just like that, like you just fell off to the ground.
No, yeah, I agree.
I mean, yeah.
If Oda gonna kill you,
Especially
there are signs that you're gonna die.
especially nigga his stature.
Yeah.
Pedro, I didn't think there was any signs.
Oh
he
my
was gonna die.
god, bro.
Oh, you brought that up.
I just
Almost made me go on a
Brought that up.
almost made me go on a Sanji hate run.
Why you brought that up?
because he had to be real. Like I never thought Pedro was gonna die, bro.
Sanji hate run is crazy.
Can't
This
take
nigga's
you
sick.
can't take niggas nowhere.
You can't take these niggas nowhere,
Can't
bro.
take niggas nowhere, bro.
Never can't do this.
My fault, y'all.
I'm not apologizing for that shit. Pedro should still be alive. Fuck Sanji.
He said it for me.
Excuse me. Y'all can continue with chapter review.
We'll never get monetized.
I'm sorry, Mo. You see, I ain't cussing today.
Nah, it's just me this time.
We'll never get monetized.
It's not me today, mother. Sorry.
All right. Anyways, Emu's broken as hell.
Yeah, he's cracked.
It's
bro.
game over.
Yeah.
So-
they need another training arc, in my opinion.
Yeah, they really can't though, because they looking to.
They
don't
need
need-
something, bro.
They don't need no trainer. They need to team up with Shanks,
Oh,
and they're gonna have a whole alliance.
oh wow.
Yeah, they're gonna have to team up with Shanks. That's what's gonna happen.
Has Bartholomew came back yet?
Nah,
Who?
Bartholomew. They gonna team up with Shanks though.
I don't know, bro. Unless Shanks is already there, like
Not here, but like in the next arc.
Oh, I see what you're saying.
I think the next arc you're gonna have the Straw Hats at least come in proximity with Shanks and his crew. It has to
Yeah, it has to
at this point
sooner than later for
because
sure.
because Shanks has basically told everybody about Luffy. Like he told Rayleigh about Luffy. He told Scopper about Luffy. He told Crocus about Luffy.
Marco.
And Marco about Luffy.
And Marco ended up meeting him in real life. Well, second time.
Same thing with all the other guys. They're like, okay, Redhead told me about some pirate kid. Scopper, Redhead told me about some pirate
Loki.
kid.
You said Loki?
No, not Loki. I said Rayleigh.
Loki told Loki about him too, I think. Or maybe not Loki.
No, Loki told Luffy about Shanks.
Okay, yeah.
And that's when Luffy got mad and just punched the
Yeah,
shit out of
yeah,
Loki.
yeah,
He just crashed out of nowhere. That was crazy.
Crazy. Gear 4 immediately.
He immediately geared for it.
Don't you dare talk about Shanks.
What did you say?
He said, watch your mouth. Talk about my
Don't
boy.
even joke like that. I'm like, okay, Luffy. Okay.
He didn't even play. I'll never see Luffy get that
I
bad.
do like what Loki said at the end of chapter 2, though.
What?
That shit was fire when Emu went crazy with the hockey.
Yeah.
He was like, y'all gonna need me. You feel me?
Yeah, that's what I wanted to talk about, bro.
Oh, yeah.
Only way that they're going to get out of the situation, because I also want to say, like, urgency is now number one, because they're about to go slide on Jarl. Jarl's really about to go slide on them right now.
Yes.
Jarl does.
that boy
Jarl
said, "I'm
knows.
not running."
Then it's like Jarl knows something for Emu to be like, yeah, y'all boys go kill Jarl. So he knows something. And we already got the little red herring with the if Harold wouldn't have fumbled. So it's like, and obviously Jarl was there because he's the oldest.
He got the sword stuck in his head from the fight.
Yeah,
And Loki was there.
So he knows something, bro. So the only thing at this point that they can do is free him, bro. And if they don't, they tripping. And it's like if they don't free him, I don't think they're gonna. It's gonna be like a good ending for them as far as like their impact on Elbaf. Like I can see them literally leaving there in like bad standing if they don't free this man Loki, because bro, it's too much going on.
They're gonna free Luffy. I'm gonna free him, bro. Luffy been trying to do this shit since chapter 1 of,
Yeah,
of fucking
Correct.
Elbaf.
I'm still at the beginning, and I can definitely tell that.
I just had to say it though, because like
Luffy want that nigga free so bad.
Luffy wants him free. They need him freed right now, bro.
yeah.
They need him right now.
Yeah, they definitely need the help.
His design is too cold for him not to be free. He gonna be free, bro.
Is Emu worried about the library?
Emu burned the library.
Burned already.
Burned. Wasted no time.
Yeah,
He said immediately burn the library or your child dies.
Hashtag go harder.
that wasn't
Yeah,
even
that's-
that wasn't even Emu. That was the Holy Knights that came up with that.
Yeah, but Emu's the one that told them niggas to hurry the fuck up. What do y'all?
Y'all
'cause
tripping.
Emu pulled up and said, "Y'all are wasting so much fucking time. Mirror's is burning right now, and y'all niggas are doing this
Harry's
shit."
law is burning.
That's
Yes.
and that's what I wanted to
Direct
talk about
quote.
too. I think that it's gonna be a time dilation. That's why I say they're gonna team up with the with Redhead and shit. Because in the beginning of Elbaf, there was a quote that was talking about time. I was like, "Don't spend too much time on Elbaf because
Don't
like,
overstay your welcome.
don't overstay
right.
your welcome."
What was that guy's name? It had a
The Traveler.
It's the traveler, like one of the famous One Piece
Yeah.
authors.
Arno. Arno is his
Arno.
name.
Yes, Arno. So basically, that kind of got my brain thinking. I'm like, okay, so the longer they stay, because Elbaf land the Giants based on Asgard mythology and shit. What if because of like the way the island is, time moves differently on Elbaf?
Well,
So I think that because the way he's saying that, Emo said the Holy Land is on fire. That means that somebody's got to be
Somebody attacked it.
somebody's attacking the Holy Land.
also don't forget the revolutionaries was
move?
killing all the food.
Exactly.
shit
All the
to-
food supplies,
Yeah.
to the Holy
yeah.
Land.
Did
So,
Dragon move?
I'm about to say it.
That's
Could
what
be.
Dragon move?
I think that
Could be
enough
that
time
boy.
has passed.
Possibility.
Dragon
You know,
is making his
people-
move.
I ain't gonna lie.
He about to move to the east.
I ain't gonna lie. I mean, I'm really thinking at this point it's either Dragon moved or the Celestial Dragons fight back. But then it's like now I'm sitting here saying it. The Celestial Dragons fight back. They could just quell that. Akanu's there. They're not about to let all the
No, Kano can't do it because his devil fruit's too powerful. He can't do that shit in the Holy Land. He's gonna kill.
Yeah,
He's
he
gonna
can't
kill
go
so many
crazy in
world
the Holy
nobles.
Land.
But I'm saying though, like they're so damn weak, he wouldn't even need to use his fruit. He would just use his martial ability and haki, and they good. Like he can quell. They
Speaking
got
about
a lot of
who?
rebellion.
For
If the Celestial Dragons was to rebel in comparison,
The revolutionaries.
no, against the Holy, because I'm only there's only two options for the Holy Land burning. The Celestials to fighting, or they're fighting back because they don't have any food.
no, they would never fight back. Bro.
Because that's what I was saying. Like that doesn't make sense. Then there gotta be the revolutionaries, bro.
It gotta
That's
be
the only thing that makes sense.
No, it gotta be the revolutionaries, but I just don't think that Akainu, his devil fruit is good for the Holy Land.
Oh, yeah,
because,
no.
because
No.
if he does anything, really any real attack that he needs to do, he can't do because he's gonna kill nobles.
A lot of people.
Even when they had Greenbill and Fujitora over there, Fujitora just didn't give a fuck. He was really like, shout out to Fujitora, my
He
guy,
does not give a damn.
because he was all just throwing rocks.
I fought with that guy tough.
But like, yeah, I think that it's like some time dilation thing. By the time they get off of Elbath, like some time is like passed. Like at least like a decent, like maybe like a month or so has passed. That's just my thinking. I don't know. It got to be some type of time dilation.
Bruh.
One Piece time sucks. So I don't know.
Luffy accomplished a lot in a year.
Yes. Yes, he has.
You know they said Wano was like 2 weeks.
Yeah, like one was like
half
2-3
a
weeks,
month?
half a month.
Nigga, what?
Goddamn, this is the first 4 arcs of One Piece. There was like what
A
month?
year?
A
No,
month?
it was like,
a month
3
or
or
so.
4 months.
Yeah, it was like 3 or 4 months.
What?
I was like, this man Luffy accomplished a lot in a short amount of time, boy. I ain't gonna lie to you.
Been working.
They talk about
Yes.
Water 7
19
2
years
ago.
old.
Like,
crazy.
what?
This was 2 years ago.
What?
That man took a 2-year break, came back.
Going crazy.
Crazy.
Instead of 3 days, 2 Y.
3
Damn.
Give me
Wow.
time, y'all. Give me time.
Damn.
I gotta get this hockey right. Then with the Fishman, that shit was like a day.
Yeah, Fishman was like a day or 2 days, bro.
Fishman was like a day.
Like, I remember the sun was coming up when he saved Noah and shit. I'm
Yeah.
like, what the fuck?
Thriller Bark was a day.
Yeah.
Thriller Bark was
that
like
was
a
a night.
night.
That was a
That
night.
was one night.
That was
Not
one
even
night.
a day. That was a night.
It was a night. Thriller Bark was a night. Dress Rosa, that was about what? 3
A week
days?
or something.
A week?
A week or something.
3 days to
He
a
was
week.
there for like a dinner a decade.
The Punk Hazard shit, that was a day and a half.
Yeah, that was a couple days.
Yeah.
Big Mom, what was that? 3 or 4 days before
Big
the
Mom
wedding?
was actually pretty long, 3-4 days.
Yeah.
Okay, we get somewhere. Alabasta, we had about
maybe like 2 weeks, maybe.
Yeah,
They
about
went
2
from
weeks.
island to island to island, so.
They had to move around. Alabasta, Skopje was about 2 days, 2-3
Skopje
days.
was
Copy
like
it was not
a
long.
day or two for real.
Skopje was about 2-3
They got
days.
from the lower level of the sky to the higher level in one day.
She was crazy, bro. I was like, One Piece, you were right. One Piece time is crazy.
Time sucks, boy.
Crazy, my boy. Ooh,
Shout out to the best, man.
shout out.
Too fast. Fast life.
I'm trying to tell you.
So let's revisit my statement. Do y'all still think One Piece got another 5 years?
No.
I still go back to my original. What's that? 8?
Bruh, also,
Years?
I don't know.
based off of everything we know now, we know
What
about
you think, bro?
the
Like
theory.
I
You got
said,
theories about.
Like I
I
said,
just don't know how many. It depends on how many chapters he wants to release in a
2030,
year.
man.
That's it.
2030.
See, like
2025 though, that's 5 years.
4.5.
Not that bad. That's not that bad.
I'll give it 6, 7. I just don't see it. I don't see it being past. I don't
It's
see it
between
5.
5 to 7, bro. I don't see it under 5.
I don't see it under 5 at all.
I don't see how not, because I mean, bruh, especially if there's a time dilation too, that means the world has been moving outside. There's gonna be at this point, it's gonna be like get the last roll upon a glyph, but racing to who's the king, bruh.
You only have a couple of people left.
Correct.
Exactly.
Shanks already knows where it's at. All you do is waiting on Teach, who might have invaded. What's his face? What's Shirahoshi shit called? Atlantis, is that what the shit is? Where Shirahoshi lives at? What's it called?
Fishman Island.
Fishman Island. Thank you. I don't know why my mind was blanking on
It is
that.
Atlantis, though.
Like
Yeah, it's
Blackbeard.
basically Atlantis.
Yeah, Atlantis
I
basically.
fuck with the art, though.
That's all right.
It has moments.
It's a
Yes,
solid.
it has great moments.
It has moments. Martin Luther Jimbe.
Very dragged out though.
Yeah. Oh my god. And Hody Jones is just a terrible.
Yeah, he
Manga
wasn't
was
good,
good.
man.
Manga arc was good.
I didn't like Hoda either. It's a solid 7.
Hody's just a crackhead.
But back to the ending though.
Shit, I lost my point.
You were saying that it's only a few people left.
Oh yeah, it's only a few people. It's only a few people left. You got Shanks, you got Blackbeard, and you got Luffy. These are the only 3 candidates left because we know Law's out
To take the One Piece, you saying?
to take the One Piece. Excuse me. because Law's out. Captain Mid is out. So both of them, like, you ain't got to worry about
What
them.
about your boy Kobe?
Kobe's a Marine. He gonna be
He's
there.
not trying to get the
He's not trying to get him.
He trying to stop Luffy. He just waiting on Luffy to pull up.
Okay.
It's like Garp.
Okay.
When Garp heard Roger, like he's like, Rocks, I don't give a fuck. Celestial Dragon, I don't give a fuck. Roger,
I've
where he
heard-
at? Where he at?
why-
Where he
I've
at?
heard
Why'd you
theories,
say that
though.
first?
I've heard theories that somebody in the Marines will take it to keep the pirates from it.
Probably be Kobe.
That's why I said, what about your boy Kobe?
They're probably gonna pull up. He'll probably pull up. He gonna be there. We don't see my boy Kobe.
Stop
Another
hating, bro.
honesty impact.
Stop hating, bro.
It's all right, bro. It's the hate side. I don't know, man. I don't know.
I fuck with Kobe, but
It don't sound like it.
but
he's still a captain.
But after everything you just said, though, like, how does that culminate? So I know, obviously, we got to go get the One Piece. We may have to fight somebody. Probably will have to fight somebody to get it.
So we have
How
to.
does that culminate for 8 years?
Because when you got to. It depends on how many chapters he released. Like, if he keeps up this pace,
45 chapters per year.
yeah, but it's been getting less and less and less.
And
every
chapters
single
be getting
year.
shorter, too.
And chapters are getting a little bit shorter. That's the only reason I'm saying that. I'm not saying it's going to be because he has to do so much extra. It's just because I think we're not going to get as much in the amount of time. Like, probably when we get to like the final 2 arcs, that's when he'll like pick up the pace a little bit. But like until then, I just
If you think it's another 2 hours, it's definitely gonna be.
it's at least 4. At least 4. We have 4 to 5 more arcs left easily.
Whoa. 4?
Yeah.
Name them. Or at least
How
name,
can, I
like-
can't name them.
I mean, obviously, but like, what do you think is going to be happening per se in each of
so
those
you
4
have to
arcs?
have Luffy and Shanks meeting up, and that can lead into the road poneglyph shit. So that's gonna be at least 1 arc.
Okay.
You have to have obviously the final war arc is gonna happen. That's just been written, so we already know that arc is gonna happen.
Yeah.
And then because of all the celestial dragon shit, we have to see what's gonna happen with the Holy Land and everything. That's the whole arc, and then we have to see the dawn of the world after the final war arc.
I don't know if we got to see that part.
We do got to see that part because it's shonen.
And I definitely don't think it's has to be a full arc for that.
It won't be a full arc, but it'll be an epilogue. You'll get the epilogue.
Okay, I'll go
and
for that.
if it's a One Piece epilogue, it's gonna be like maybe at least 2-3 chapters.
Yeah, bro. But that's not a full arc. You know what I'm saying?
It's
Arcs
an
in
ending,
One
though.
Piece be like 50 plus chapters.
Yeah.
Even about that though, we still got about 3-4. I just staying about like possibly 3 arcs, but I don't know what Oda's gonna do because we weren't even supposed to get Elbath.
Yeah, we wasn't.
So I don't know what he's gonna do next. I can't guarantee there's gonna be just 2 arcs left because this shit wasn't even supposed to exist. And here we are, about 60 chapters in.
Yeah. That's
We are not
undeniable.
60 chapters in Elbath. We are
We about to be soon.
1127 is the first chapter,
And
and
we'll be-
we are 1151.
Well, we got time.
No, 1126. Excuse me. I just started, so I know.
We got time.
I mean, it might be probably like 75 chapters.
Yeah, I'm about to say because we ain't close to being done.
sure.
Elbath
No.
yet.
for sure.
They ain't even reached the climax
It
yet.
wasn't
Boy,
supposed
what?
to happen, but he cooking though.
He cooking right now.
yeah.
And Elbath started so shaky.
I would
it
agree
is.
as somebody who started recently.
So
Like,
shaky.
I was like, what's going on here?
This Legoland shit. I'm like, okay.
Yeah, dude playing with toys and pets and what's going on? Okay, this was just a little.
Not toys and pets. He playing with grown people. More
Yeah.
nasty.
I mean, yeah, that's kind of One Piece though. What
Literally,
happens in One Piece?
literally dressed to straw hats.
Shout out Doflamingo and Caesar the Clown and Vegapunk. But yeah, I think One Piece got 3 more years. 2028 is my time, or maybe 2029. Maybe 2029. But I just feel like it's gonna be one big arc after this. You know, after they leave Elbath. I mean, we already seeing y'all say Emu was already on Elbath.
Yes.
I mean,
Well, not
Not his
Not
person, but like,
he took over a person's body on Elbath. Yeah, yeah. That's what I'm saying. You got when you catch up, he'll be on 5 years. I promise you.
Big game. When Carl was saying, when they were saying, like, "Oh, y'all taking too long," before we went on all the rest of that shit.
yeah, he was like, hurry.
When he said that shit, he said, "Shawty, what you doing? Come here."
yeah, because she was having like a whole moment about where like she's having memories about Brooke and
Took over a soul.
Who is this?
this is the
Gunko,
yeah, Gunko.
the girl with the hat and the
She's on. Well, who is she with?
celestial dragon.
She's a holy knight. On
She's a
Elbath
holy
right
knight,
now.
yeah.
Okay, I don't think I've seen her before yet. Maybe I did, and just I don't remember.
She gonna pull up and beat Loki ass for a little bit.
And then she gonna show her ass. Her power is crazy too.
crazy.
Yeah, she actually does have a broken fruit ability. I ain't gonna lie.
I'm talking about, it wasn't like no countdown, nothing.
She got creation too?
No.
Okay, thank God.
She can make you do anything though.
Obviously, she can't make Emu do anything.
No.
It's emu, nigga.
Binding contract.
Emu possessing that motherfucker.
They got a contract?
Forced contract. Emu can force
forced
contracts on
she
people.
get forced
That's what I'm saying, bro.
That's how you turn everybody into demons.
When you catch up, you go understand, bro. Why I said at least 5 years,
But I mean,
6 years.
But she literally said, "You gonna give me a piece of your life to form a contract with me," and she's talking while she's getting held in this man's hands, and he's like, "I ain't listening to shit you saying," and then she got them. I don't know, bro. It's crazy. Just read. Catch up.
Yeah,
bro.
I'm gonna catch up today or tomorrow. But
It gets wild, bro.
damn, I still stand on 3 or 4 though because you don't gotta explain that power really. You don't have to.
It's not about explaining, it's about what the fuck they gonna
Yeah.
do.
Yeah, that's what I'm trying to figure out for
You
real.
can explain that shit in the panel. I'm talking about
Like, damn, bro.
How-
2 niggas with creation, another nigga with fucking forced mind control.
yes.
What the fuck? And then the other nigga with creation got mind control too.
And we still and guess what? We still didn't even do the flashback yet because it's in the One Piece arc without the flashback.
Oh, for sure, it's gonna be a flashback.
So I want
sure.
We got the Loki flashback.
Every arc has
Loki
a flashback.
Florida
I
flashback.
know who it's gonna be in this one.
Loki Harden, Yarl
Yeah,
probably.
it was
I think it's
2.
gonna be Big Mom in the flashback
At
too.
least gonna be 2.
It's gonna be 2. You think there's 2 flashbacks?
At least 2.
Okay. Who you think? Loki and Harden?
Yes.
Okay.
And then,
Definitely got Loki Harden.
And then
Yarl.
Shawty and what you call it?
Big Mom.
Oh yeah, Gunko for sure. We definitely go get the Gunko one.
Yes.
Yeah, after what we just seen with
Yeah.
Brooke,
That has to be.
That has to at least-
undeniable.
But you know,
Y'all think Big Mom gonna show up in a backstory?
maybe a little bit, but not a
When
lot.
when Shawty, who is the Shawty who is on a new giant pirate crew that they've seen at first? Gord or something like that. She said she was friends with Big Mom back in the day.
Oh, Girder. Yeah, she's the one that Rodo is in love with. That nasty boy. But yeah, she said that back in the day that when they were kids. Mm-hmm. But Big Mom was
and
always
then
like,
she did some horrible shit.
Yeah.
And she can't come back.
Big Mom started eating it.
Rest in peace to Big Mom.
Nah,
Bruh, she can't come back, dog. Unless you're trying to say it's
Seraphim.
She could definitely come back in that way, but
I think that they
That's
got
scary.
I think they got the Seraphim for at least like one of the 4 warlords. I mean, one of the 4 emperors. At least there's at least one Seraphim. Probably Kaido.
you think they would pick? You think they would pick Big Mom though?
If they had her, yes, because that fruit is broken, bro. With all the homies that she can
I
make,
mean, Whitebeard.
they tried with Whitebeard.
Oh, they couldn't do it, Whitebeard.
Remember that's how you got Whitebeard's son, the fat.
He's a Seraphim.
No, he's not Seraphim, but he was a clone of Blackbeard, and you see how they
Talking about
failed.
Weevil.
Yeah, Weevil. They failed with Weevil, so
I
I
was
don't think
about to say,
I don't think they want to try
boy.
to get. They might. Hey, look, I don't know if Blackbeard ever got caught, because anyone who's ever been caught,
you mean
already know.
Kaido.
Yeah, Kaido. I think Kaido probably has a Seraphim, and I think not Shanks. Probably it. Yeah, it'd probably just be Kaido.
Yeah.
Yeah, because he was caught plenty of times, like
Yeah,
over 20.
He went to jail just to eat.
Yeah, he went in jail by choice a couple of times.
He said, "Boy, I'm hungry. All right, I'm turning myself in.
Tired. I need somewhere to sleep.
I'm tired of fighting right now. I'm gonna get drunk and go to sleep. Y'all niggas got it. All right,
Rest in peace, Kaido.
nah, bro.
Definitely rest in peace. Not rest in peace, Big Mom, but I fuck with Kaido, bro. Rest in peace, Kaido. Rest in peace. Y'all didn't fuck with Kaido?
Yeah, I
At
fuck
all?
with Kaido, but you said rest in peace though.
Like, you know, they're saying that because they don't think he's dead, bro.
Yeah, I don't think that nigga dead, bro.
I think
about to start a whole
no,
nother
Hell
conversation.
nah.
nah,
bro.
Kaido dead. Kaido dead.
Hell, okay.
Kaido dead. That's in a volcano died.
Okay.
Death.
You're,
Like,
the re-
what? You don't think he dead? You
see,
think
this
Big Mom
is why I
dead?
brought this shit up. This is why I brought because
Lava, hot.
I'm glad we're finally
This nigga Odin died to some boiling water. You think them niggas survived?
magma.
I don't care.
Ooh.
Big
But
Mom-
I don't think Big Mom survived.
Okay.
I don't
okay.
think Big Mom survived.
I will
So how will Kaido survive?
Because Kaido is so
Because
impervious.
Yes,
okay.
I just think Kaido's the strongest.
I can listen
Lava.
to that. I can listen to that argument. I
Thank
still
you.
think he's
He's a
dead
dragon.
though.
Lava.
I still think he's dead, but
I
don't care.
This is
either
still
way.
One Piece.
I don't care.
Kaido
either way.
has
Yes.
fell from the
Big,
top
Big
of the
Mom,
world.
Big
so-
Mom, I
He
think
fall in
she
the pool of
could.
lava.
I know Big Mom could because she couldn't talk, so she couldn't say anything like Prometheus or anything in that shit. So she was cooked anyways. But Kaido, I'm 50-50 on.
50-50.
It's like he could be, but I really don't care if he do. It's not gonna say, oh yeah, that nigga. Nah,
I know you're not like pulling for him to be alive.
Yeah, I'm not
but
pushing the
you're
narrative.
just not convinced.
Yeah,
See,
like,
I brought it up because there's so many people that are like literally, they will literally box me on. Nah, they're both still alive. They're both gonna come back.
You know, it comes from your point where you was like, niggas don't die in One Piece.
Yes.
Which is true.
People are traumatized. Every time they see a death, they're like, bruh, is he really dead? Is he really not dead? Is he alive?
That's true though, because is Bun Clay really dead?
No.
Nah, Bon Clave is
Well, I
not
think we
dead.
all know he's still.
See?
You see what but we haven't seen the nigga though.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
But he alive somewhere.
But like,
I
you
mean,
feel
look
me?
at Saul.
It's some people who think Kid coming back.
Look at
You think
fucking
who?
Saul.
It's some people who think Kid coming back.
Yeah.
I mean, Kid probably gonna come back. I don't think Kid died.
Yeah, I don't think he's dead.
I think that just
I
Shanks.
think his importance is dead.
Yeah, Shanks killed that nigga's spirit. But like
Yeah.
other than that,
He's a support character at best now.
he was always Captain Mid.
He's
is
now
what I call
below
him.
law to me.
He's been below. He's been below. everybody,
below
bro.
Law.
That boy Captain Mid, bro.
Since when? Like, what arc would you say Law surpassed him?
As soon as I saw Law put 100 hearts in a box and they were still beating,
Nah,
you
that's
got it, Brody.
Yeah.
That shit was crazy. Like,
You got it,
really,
Brody.
if
But-
Law wanted to be a like thoroughbred, just killer, like he could have been like
That nigga could
that
have been
fruit
the
is
best
amazing
assassin.
for it.
He
I
could've
was
been
literally
the
about to
best
say that
That's
fruit is
true.
amazing for
You
assassin.
cut your heart
assassinations.
out, that bitch still beating like, hey, you see this shit, right?
Like, if he was that type of dude, he really could have like snuck into Kaido's place, figured out where he was sleeping at. You know what I'm saying? Took his little couple of weeks, got his reconnaissance, got that
saying,
heart.
bro.
He's done. He's cooked.
I mean,
Can't do nothing without a heart.
and it's not because of what Kid is. It's more so because how he uses. He has magnetism, and like
He could have been.
It's a
He could have been
great-
Magneto,
it's a
bro.
great fruit. Like he was about to kill Shanks' whole army.
You think he could be Magneto?
He could have been if he would have
magnetism.
used it in that way.
Eh, kind of.
I don't know if he could.
I don't know about Magneto.
Not to the same.
Not the same
Because
level,
Magneto
but like,
can like bend and he kind of just.
Magneto can fuck up the
But,
polarity of the
that's
earth.
what he do though.
I don't-
We don't really know the extent of
oh,
his.
yeah,
true.
we never
That's
really
true.
figured it out.
You know, and was he
If he-
awakened?
No, God no.
definitely.
So
I think that speaks to the level of who Kid was as a character, bro. Like he just we never really saw his full potential.
Captain
Y'all
Mid.
said Ace was D1. He's NFL
I'm with you
crash
on that.
out.
Yeah, like
Yeah, he's definitely NFL.
he's
crash.
known for having his arm cut off from Shanks. That's what people know Captain Kid for.
Yeah.
Definitely in the new world for sure.
He was part of the
You can say
generation
he
too.
brought down Big Mom though.
He did help bring
that.
down Big Mom,
say
But
and that's an
the
accomplishment.
Kaido shit, that was just bad.
But he got caught first.
Yeah, that Kaido shit was bad look though.
Luffy got caught, but we already
Yes,
knew
it
Luffy gonna
was.
get caught because it's
That shit was
Luffy.
bad look for sure.
Yeah,
Damn, son. Where'd you get this one?
damn son, where'd you find this?
Boy got set up. Well, really, he got backstabbed.
By pulling
Yeah.
what's the other nigga, the magician?
Oh, I know you're talking
Hawkins.
about Hawkins. Yeah,
Basil
Basil Hawkins.
Hawkins.
All right, it's time for everybody's favorite game show. We got Fact or Fiction coming back. Fact or Fiction, Fact or Fiction, Fact or Fiction.
They smoking that gas over there,
Bro, what?
I can't even smell it.
For real?
bro.
I'm already fried, so I can't smell it.
I ain't hit nothing. I still can't smell it.
The members of the Red Comet podcast do not.
Condone any use of drugs or alcohol.
Thank you.
Please drink and do your shit responsibly. We are not in charge of y'all niggas.
All these words are
And we
props.
don't partake in any of said substances.
Activities or substances. No, we do not. And don't forget to like, follow, and subscribe on YouTube, TikTok, Twitter, all that shit. We
Apple
there.
Podcast, Spotify, all that.
All that. We there. Red Comet Podcast. RCP. All right,
When I
now.
said I was fried, I'm fried off life.
Yeah, he's just tired, guys. That's
He had a long day. Long flight. He got the red eye. Damn, wish I had a rim shot. All right, so Fact to Fiction is a game show I created. So basically, what it is 3 rounds, 30 questions. I ask you if it's either fact or fiction. Sometimes it will be a question that has a definitive answer. The person who has the closest, I'll deem if it's close enough, and I'll give them the point or not. There is a super sweaty question. Super sweaty questions are worth 5 points. You get that question right, 5 points.
gosh.
Everything else is worth 1 point.
You said super
I
sweaty
love
question?
this.
Yeah.
Did you call a question super sweaty?
I sure did.
I love
Yeah,
this.
you went to the convention, you smelled that must, huh?
I love it.
Niggas ain't wash their ass, dog. Some niggas' breath just stank, bro. Oh man, man, all right, remind me to show you this video. Y'all gonna laugh. Y'all gonna laugh. All right. So, what I'll do is when it comes to like multiple choice things, I'll give everybody 5. Well, I'll go around and I'll like ask y'all for multiple choice. And where if it's like definitive answer, I'll just take whoever gets the answer right first.
Yeah.
Got it.
At that point, and I'm keeping score. All right, and let's get started. So the first question is, what is Spawn's real name? What is Spawn's real name from Image Comics?
Cooked.
Jason.
Is it Michael? Tough.
I'm cooked, bro.
Yeah, y'all want to keep going?
Yeah,
Here
let's
y'all
go to the next one, bro.
All right, go to the next one.
What was his name? Real name?
Hold on, real quick. Let me get my goddamn. Al Simmons. His name was Al.
Would have never
See,
got
I knew.
Yep.
Cook.
All right. So, question number 2. Who assassinated Captain America in the Marvel comic Civil War? Was it? It's multiple,
Okay,
it's multiple choice.
Okay.
It's multiple choice.
Okay.
What, and give me. Let me.
Yeah, go
all
ahead.
right.
Take your time.
Was it A, Red Skull, B, Crossbones, C, Bullseye, D, Maria Hill?
Are we answering like whoever gets it first? We all get that.
Y'all all get the answer, and I'll give you the point if you get it right.
Okay.
Who assassinated Captain
And
America in the Civil War?
In the Civil War comic, who assassinated Captain America? Was it A, the Red Skull, B, Crossbones, C, Bullseye, or D, Maria Hill?
I'm ready whenever. I get it. B.
B, okay.
Maria Hill.
D, okay.
I was gonna say D too.
Maria Hill?
Yeah.
The answer is B.
Shit.
The answer is B, Crossbones. Crossbones assassinated this man. Right on the
My mind
courthouse
went back to
steps.
A Civil War. You feel me?
I remember he used to rock all black, right?
Yep, he
Yeah,
wore all
that's
black
how I
and he had the
remember.
crossbone thing
That's
on his
how I
face.
remember.
Yep.
See, I was thinking that Shorty had shot him because of she was under mind control. That's why I said Maria Hill.
Yeah, I'm gonna get 0 points this game.
That boy said cardio.
All right.
Tony Snell. Shit.
All right, so this is fact or fiction. I'll go around. Fact or fiction. Spider-Man sold his marriage to the devil so people will forget that he's Peter Parker.
My first story.
Yeah, you can.
Fact.
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 Yeah. That is a fact.
Sound like
And
some
Brand New
Spider-Man.
Day.
I was gonna say fiction, but it just sounded so crazy. It's like that probably.
I was hoping I would get one of y'all with that shit. Like,
That probably
bro, that
happened.
shit
I know
too
about
fucking
that
stupid.
story.
Yeah, it's Brand New Day, which is what the new Marvel movie is going to be based on, which I am.
Really?
Yeah, because the movie's called Brand New Day.
Oh, the new Spider-Man?
I did not know that it was based on that story.
It's going to have elements of it where, like, because, you know, Peter Parker made everybody forget he's Spider-Man in the Doctor Strange movie. Or
Yeah.
No, not in the No Way Home. Excuse
No Way-
me.
yeah, No Way
in
Home.
No Way Home. So, yeah, he has to basically start all over type shit.
Damn.
What are you doing, bro?
Stretching my shoulder. Bro.
Oh, I thought you was because that nigga's about to be like that.
Nah.
All right. Fact or fiction? The Punisher is a former Navy SEAL.
This could be a trick question, bro.
It could
Fact,
be.
fiction,
Damn, I didn't think about
Fact.
it fast enough.
fact. The answer is. Yeah, wrong button. He was not a Navy SEAL. He was not a Navy SEAL. He was a Marine. He was a Marine.
Good shit. Good
I knew it, bro, and I still fell for it.
shit. You said it too. I thought you were gonna say fiction.
All right.
Damn.
Fact or fiction? In the original Infinity War comic book, Adam Warlock was the one who took the Infinity Gauntlet away from Thanos.
Fact.
Fact?
Fact.
Fact
Fiction.
Fiction.
I don't know.
is a fact. Is a fact.
I remember that.
Psych. It was actually fiction. It was Nebula. It was Nebula. It was Nebula.
Hit us with the sight. That's crazy.
And nigga, Pump fake on that ass. That shit crazy.
Okay. Let me lock the fuck in.
I'm sorry.
That was a good one.
I
bro.
appreciate
That was a good one.
That was a good one.
All right.
So you got my ass with that one.
You thought psych.
All right. So this one, you guys can get shout out answers until y'all get it right. During the new 52 of DC Comics Superman, instead of Lois Lane, what was the woman that he was dating? It was a superhero.
Wonder Woman.
Okay.
Hot girl.
Okay.
Said my answer. I don't want to say the same answer he just said. Shit. Fuck. Yeah, Wonder Woman, man.
Wonder Woman. Wonder Woman.
I started his last game like this too, getting cooked. What's the score, bro?
Right now, James Malik got 3. You got 1.
Because I remember I had read New 52
Yep.
way back when it
I
first
just figured it was Wonder Woman. You feel me? Like,
when he said she
I don't
was
know who else it
superhero
could
too,
be.
I was like, how
Yeah.
I don't know who else it could be. To be honest.
Besides Lois, yeah, that's really it. Fact or fiction? Mysterio used to be a Hollywood stage designer before he turned into a villain.
Fact.
fiction.
False.
It's a fact. It's a fact. He was a Hollywood
I knew
stage
that.
designer that went crazy.
Okay.
Yeah.
I thought he had a different role in the stage designer.
All right, so this is a multiple choice question. Who is known as Marvel's first family? Is it A, the X-Men, B, the Fantastic Four, C, the Spider Family, D, the Brotherhood of Evil?
Oh.
Marvel's first family.
Was it A, X-Men, B, Fantastic Four, C, Spider Family, D, the Brotherhood of
I
Evil?
would say Fantastic Four.
Fantastic Four. Fantastic Four.
Same.
All right, you guys are all right.
Okay.
Yeah, that was a gimme. That was a gimme one.
I was like, I feel like it's.
I had to think about the age and all that shit.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was a gimme question. I had to.
Yeah, we need a
we
little
appreciate
layup,
you,
bro.
bro.
Shit, we pulling up from half court with half of these.
Nah, y'all doing good. Y'all doing pretty good. All right. Fact or fiction? Stan Lee is the sole creator of Spider-Man.
Fiction.
False.
That's correct. He was actually created by Steve Ditko. Steve Ditko was the person that created Spider-Man. Stan Lee just helped.
Yeah, it was like a co-creation.
Yeah.
Like you said, it was led by bro.
Pretty close game. And this is the last question for this round. Fact or fiction? Batman hired Robin Stephanie Brown to make Tim Drake jealous.
Repeat that question.
So Batman hired Stephanie Brown to be his Robin to make the current Robin, Tim Drake, jealous. Fact or fiction?
Fiction.
You said fact, fiction,
Fiction.
fiction. It is a fact. Batman did that shit to make his Robin jealous so he would come back. Terrible writing.
Where did I don't know
Petty
where I
What
heard.
the fuck?
I don't know where I heard that shit before.
It was during so basically it was during right after Tim Drake's dad found out that he was being Robin, and he basically said, if you keep doing this shit with Bruce, I'm gonna expose your asses. So because I'm not gonna have my son die, blah blah blah. So in order, and like Tim agreed, and like Batman was like, no, I need to lure this kid back. I'm gonna use his girlfriend to be Robin, and I'm gonna train her for a couple of weeks. And she was
Batgirl?
she was Robin for like
Not
a
even
month.
Batgirl?
She was Robin for a month, and then she got fired because she didn't follow
was
instructions.
ass.
'Cause she didn't follow instructions, and then what happened? She tried to win Batman's approval back by enacting one of his contingency plans, but that contingency plan hinged on a lot of extra shit happening. That's why it was like in the vault, in the safe, and she basically ended up getting a bunch of people killed. Black Mask and Joker had a gang war, and she ended up almost dying at the end.
That sounds like a horrible story.
War Games is a decent arc. But it's just I don't like the way Batman's written sometimes. But yeah, crazy art. The more you know, kids.
Shout out to the Diamond Boy of DC.
I'm trying to tell you. So let's see.
Golly.
So my boy Cube, you got 4. James got 5. Malik got 3. 6.
Damn.
Malik got 6. Malik got 1 more. Okay.
And
It's
the older I get, the more I fall off Batman. I ain't gonna lie.
DC Diamond Boy.
yeah, DC been doing some stuff right now. All right. Fact or fiction? Round 2. Fact or fiction?
Oh,
The Phoenix Force is used by Franklin Richards.
Facts.
Fact.
fiction.
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 Fiction. It is fiction. It is fiction.
I knew you was caught on that. I was hoping you was gonna get caught too.
I'm like, I don't seem like his style, but maybe
Franklin Richards don't even need that. He be
He
creating.
does not need that.
He creates
Yeah.
universes in his
I'm
bedroom.
about
He
to
don't
say,
need none
got
of that.
So much power. It's like,
All right. This is a multiple choice question. So, Wolverine's real name is what? A. James Logan. B. James Howlett. Excuse me. C. Logan Lewis. D. Jimmy Wolf.
Hey,
James Logan. Okay.
one more time for the answers, please.
Yeah. A. James Logan. B. James Howlett. C. Logan Lewis. D. Jimmy Wolf.
B.
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 B. Answer's B. James Howlett. Yep.
You know I wasn't getting that wrong. Wolverine being my
Yeah.
favorite.
Yeah.
Is James Howlett.
I just remember Jimmy.
oh, I forgot about that. Oh my god. Cook my ass on that one. Damn.
All right. Fact or fiction? There have been 6 canon Robins in the DC universe.
Fact.
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 Fact. Fiction. 5.
Damn, bro.
You had Dick Grayson, the first Robin. You had the second Robin, Jason Todd. Third Robin, Tim Drake. Fourth Robin, Stephanie, because she was Robin for like a week. And then fifth Robin was his son, Damien.
Damien.
So yeah,
Yeah,
if you
5
saying
Robins.
Shorty,
She
that's
was
crazy.
Robin for a week. I kind of set it up. I'm like, hey, she was Robin for a week.
And Batgirl don't
That's a
even
tough
count,
question,
do it?
bro.
Huh?
Batgirl don't even count as a Robin.
No, Batgirl her own thing. Yeah, she her own thing. She became Batgirl, but like she was alright Batgirl. I ain't gonna hold her like that.
Batgirl was cool.
All right. Fact or fiction? Who was behind the assassination attempt on Aunt May's life in the Civil War comic book? Was it A. Green Goblin, B. Kingpin, C. Morlun, D. Doc Ock?
Boy, I don't know none of this.
Yep.
Who was trying? This is one of the super sweats or nah? This is a regular.
I'll make it a super sweat. Sure.
Okay.
This will be a super
He said
sweat.
sure.
Huh?
They said sure.
Yeah, sure. Why not?
He
Cause
said,
I'm like-
he said sure that quick, so that's how I know this
Nigga, I know this
motherfucker.
junk crazy. I'm like, oh man.
Yeah,
They
so
didn't even kill her. They just tried to
they
kill
almost
her.
did. She was in the hospital. She got shot. It was
Yeah,
crazy.
I remember she was in the hospital, but I
And
can't remember.
that
who.
nigga Spider-Man pulled up. Crazy.
Choices one more time, please.
The choices are Green Goblin, Kingpin, Morlun, Doc Ock.
That's a good ass
D.
list too.
You said Kingpin?
D. I thought
You said
was
D?
Doc Ock.
Oh, Doc Ock. All right, Doc Ock.
During the Civil War.
Green Goblin.
Green Goblin,
I say Kingpin, bro.
Kingpin. It was Kingpin.
Oh,
It was Kingpin.
Super
sweaty, baby.
It was Kingpin.
It was between Doc Ock and Kingpin.
Kingpin
man.
was in prison at the time. Spider-Man found out that Kingpin was behind it. He took out, because like Spider-Man's identity was made public in the comic book. Iron Man made Spider-Man come public to help support the Mutant Registration Act.
Yep.
And so that put all of Spider-Man's enemies on notice, like, oh, this is who we need to be fucking up. Oh, man, let's go fuck him up. And Aunt May she got shot. And she was in the hospital. Peter went to jail and beat the like when Spider-Man stops smiling, that's where that meme comes from. When Spider-Man stops joking, like he was about to kill Kingpin. He was about to. He said, "Look, I can put my web shooters." He puts it on his, in his throat. He said, "I can fill your lungs with web fluid, and you would die right now."
I know what comes.
Yeah, no one will give a fuck. It was crazy. It was crazy.
Wow. Nike.
Yeah, scary Spider-Man. Okay. Question number 5, another multiple choice. Who killed Batman's parents? Was it A, the Joker, B, Joe Chill, C, the mob, D, the Court of Owls?
D.
Court of Owls,
D.
Court of Owls,
John Chill.
Joe Chill? Joe Chill. It was Joe Chill.
Bro.
It was Joe Chill.
What did the Court of the Owls do?
The Court of Owls, they were behind like manipulation in like Gotham's underground and stuff like that. They weren't responsible for the Wayne's death, but like
They were involved.
they could have been involved. But like the person held really responsible was Joe Chill. He was just a mugger with a gun.
Yes.
Let's see. Fact or fiction? Harley Quinn was created and made and put into the comics because she was popular on the cartoon.
Fact.
Fact.
Say it one more time.
Harley Quinn was put into DC Comics because of her popularity in the Batman the Animated Series.
So that means she wasn't
Fiction.
a comic book character
Fiction.
before.
So fact, fiction,
Harley Quinn.
Harley Quinn.
Fiction.
It's a fact.
What?
Gosh,
Harley Quinn was
old
not.
as
Harley Quinn did not
right
exist in the
now.
comic books until the animated series. That she was so popular, they put her into the lore.
Not even as not even the
Nope.
the doctor.
No, Dr. Quinzel did not exist until the animated series.
Damn, that's crazy. That's fire. Though.
That is crazy.
That's fire. Shout out to Harley.
Shout out to animated series.
Hey,
All right. In the Marvel all right, so this is a multiple choice. In the Marvel Cinematic Universe, where was the Time Stone hidden? Was it A, the Pentagon, B, space, C, the Eye Agamotto, or D, Shield headquarters?
see,
C,
C.
C, 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 C,
Yeah.
C, C, C.
I had to think about Time Stone was the one. What's the name?
Doctor Strange.
Dormammu. I've come to bargain.
Dormammu, I've come to
Dormammu.
bargain. All right. Fact or fiction? Loki is a full Asgardian. Full-blooded Asgardian.
false.
Fiction.
Fiction.
Everybody, yeah, there you go.
Need these
Fiction,
damn
fiction.
layups. Shit.
We need Malik the trip
I was
though, bro.
cold. I know. I was
You
cold
like
for a
7
second.
points past me.
All right. Fact or fiction? The modern day version of Mr. Freeze is based off of the Batman the Animated Series.
Fiction.
Modern version of Mr. Freeze
Fiction.
is based off of Batman animated series.
Mm-hmm.
Fact.
Fact.
Fiction.
Fiction. It's a fact. Anime, because the old school Mr. Freeze was just like a regular thief. They introduced the Nora Freeze, all that shit, right after the cartoon. Right after the cartoon.
Type shit. Shout out to another one. Another animated series.
Oh, yeah. Nah, it's the same series, bro. That same series had so many dang origins. It's crazy.
That's the joint that was on Boomerang.
Sometimes Batman the
Yeah,
Animated
Cartoon
Series
Network, yeah.
was like the old school one with like where he was like swinging with the rope.
Nah, it was like it had like a darker theme to it. I can't remember what the name
Might
of
be
it.
talking about Batman Beyond.
Batman Beyond was my joint. I love me some Batman
You
Beyond.
talking about the one where he had like the longer Batmobile
Low key.
with the red, like it had like a
It was
red.
like the na music. Yeah, oh, that's the animated series. That's what we're talking about.
Oh yeah, that's the OG.
Okay,
if you
okay.
That music, yeah.
Yeah, that's where all this stuff comes from.
Beyond was hard too, though.
Oh yeah,
Sure.
definitely.
for sure.
All right, let's do this. Round three. Malik is in the lead because he got that super sweaty. But I got a couple super sweaties in this one right here.
I know it.
I got at least two.
Okay.
Okay.
All right. So first question: how many Infinity Stones are there? Is it A6, B7, C5, D9?
You said A6.
A is 6, B is 7, C is 5, D is 9.
C.
You said A, C,
6.
A, C, A. Okay. Both y'all two are right. It is A, 6. Six Infinity
Get
Stones.
off that nigga hot street, man. Cool his ass. That'll cool your ass off.
It's 6.
It's 6.
One right here in the middle.
Oh yeah. Tight.
I was trying to think
That's
if
what
they had
how
an
I
extra
think
one.
it is in the middle.
Maybe.
I forget which
It's
one.
the orange one, ain't it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right. Factor. All right. And this will be a super sweaty question.
Okay.
Lock in.
Fact or fiction? Bob Kane came up with all the cool stuff that we associate with Batman.
Bob Kane.
Yep, Bob Kane. So,
Who the fuck is that?
50-50 shot.
50 shot. 50
She
shot.
gave us a shot.
Bob Kane came up with all the cool stuff that we associate with Batman.
Fuck it, shoot. Fact.
Fiction.
Fiction.
It is fiction.
Damn it.
It is fiction.
Back in the game. Back in the game.
It was actually Bill Finger. Bob Kane only came up with the name. Bill Finger created the Batmobile. He created the Batsuit. He created Alfred. He created the backstory. He did all the shit. And Bob Kane shiested him, stole all the credit. He recently just got credit a couple of years ago. Maybe like 5, 6, 7 years ago. He finally got credit for Batman. There's actually a documentary called, I think it's called like My Friend Bill or something like that. It's a Bill Finger documentary. It talks about all the right situations. It's crazy. It's definitely a good watch. It's a good watch.
I hope he gets his money.
That's not a
No,
documentary.
he created Batman. He ain't getting no like this is going to his like family.
That sound like a documentary about McDonald's and shit.
Yeah, like the McDonald's brothers, they got hold of
Sad.
that guy.
Sad. What the score is? Tell the folks.
Yeah, I got count the score.
Yeah,
real
good
quick.
shit, y'all boys. Good shit.
Appreciate it, bro.
We back in the game now, boy.
Definitely cool me
I
down
was
with that one.
falling out, boy. I was falling out the game.
I think you and James, I think y'all too tied.
So
And I'm
Carl,
down.
you got 15.
We close. Yeah, I know for sure we close. I went on a cold streak though. Like I wasn't answering nothing.
James got 15.
Exactly. See, I told you I went cold, bro. He probably got like 17.
Malik got 15.
I got 15. Oh, shit. Okay.
All right, I thought I was down.
We all
Okay.
It's a one question.
Everybody in the game, man.
Everybody in the game.
That's
Okay.
that poise super sweaty.
super sweaty is like
That's
football.
that's the game right there.
For real.
Fact or fiction? Johnny Storm is Johnny Storm from the Fantastic Four is the second Human Torch. Fact or fiction? Johnny Storm from the Fantastic Four is the second
Fact.
Human
That's
Torch.
a fact. That's a fact.
Fact.
Johnny
Fiction.
Storm for the
You said fiction.
Fantastic
Okay.
Four is the first, is the second Human Torch. Oh my God, fact.
Fact. It is a fact.
Mutant, right? It was a mutant.
The first one was an android actually. That was in was part of the Invaders, which was Captain America, Human Torch, which was him, Namor, and Bucky. There was all like a group, and like Dum Dum Dugan or something like that.
Wow.
Even in the MCU, they tease it. In the first Captain America movie, you see the android model that's supposed to be the Human Torch. So they even tease it in the MCU.
I thought one of the mutants could go fire, but
No, you're thinking of there's a bunch of music that can go fire. I ain't gonna lie to you, but I think maybe like Pyro or something like that. He can control fire, but anyways, what's that? Fact or fiction? Havoc is the brother of Cyclops.
Cyclops? Oh, Cyclops. Havoc. Who the fuck is Havoc?
I'm trying to put a face to the havoc.
Who the fuck is Havoc?
I'll go fact.
Fact.
Sound real.
Fact.
Fact.
Fish.
Fiction. It's fact.
I knew it. I really was hoping you got tripped up too, so I was waiting.
I'm like,
Havoc is the older brother of Cyclops.
I don't know who Havoc is.
He was in X-Men First Class. He was the
didn't
dude
watch
with the
Energy beam circles.
energy beam circles things. Yeah.
Oh, he had the thing on his stomach.
Yeah, that's
Before he was
Cyclops'
doing it, he was doing it like you were saying with the circles.
Yeah,
Okay,
yeah.
okay.
That's Cyclops' brother. Fact or
Son of
fiction?
Liberty.
Mystique is the mother of Nightcrawler.
Facts.
Fact.
Mystique is the glass lady.
Mystique is the mother of Nightcrawler.
Fiction.
Fiction.
Fiction. It's a fact. Mystique is not the glass lady. Mystique is a shapeshifter.
Yeah, but I didn't know she was
Yes.
she was his mother.
Yes.
Yep, that's his mother.
Fire, right?
His father is Azazel, the red haired, the red demon from X-Men First Class.
Wow.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah, that's
That makes sense now.
Yeah.
Makes sense for sure.
That's
Fire.
crazy. I didn't know that.
Shout out to Nightcrawler, man.
Shout out to
Nightcrawler.
How'd you know that?
There was an
It'd
episode
be
of one of the
random
cartoons
shit,
or
bro.
something, I
It'd
guess.
be random shit that I know about comics, bro.
That's hard.
I don't know some of the basic shit. Like Logan is my second favorite character, and I forgot his name was Jimmy. But that shit, that I literally knew that. I was like, yes.
Dang.
That's crazy.
All right.
Shout out to YouTube Shorts.
Shout out to YouTube Shorts, man.
Yeah.
We on YouTube Shorts. Red
Yeah,
Comet,
check us
RCP, Shorts.
Check us out.
We there. All right. Moving on. Moving on to the next. Moving on to the next one. Mirror Master is the villain of which hero? Is it A, Superman, B, Batman, C, Flash, D, Green Lantern?
Mirror Master
Mirror Master.
See.
is the
C.
who's
Flash.
C. Superman, Batman, Flash, Green Lantern.
Flash?
Flash. It is Flash.
Yeah.
It is Flash.
I remember them shows.
You're kind of close. I only got about 2 questions left. Let me see what the score is real quick.
Score update, y'all.
I don't know
For a
what.
bit, 5 minutes.
When he said Mirror Man, my mind went straight to Taskmaster for some reason.
Taskmaster.
I was about
You got
to trip myself
17. No, you good. Y'all keep talking. I'm just.
up. I was about to trip myself up for sure.
Y'all boys win. What y'all about to talk about? You about to do another back in my day?
What you mean?
If you win.
Oh, I don't know what I'm gonna do, bro.
Yeah,
I'm gonna try
James,
to
you got 17 too. Fuck.
Rant.
Rant? Yeah, what you about to rant about?
I don't know. I got shit I want to rant about though. I got some shit, boy. My mama.
Okay.
I do got a damn. They need me part 3.
They need me.
I do got that.
They
You
need
feel me?
Y'all all at 17 again. Ain't that?
What?
Damn, y'all boys good.
All right.
You are too, aren't it? Ain't it?
All right.
You done kind of a few that I done missed on.
I'm gonna have to make up some super sweaties to get with y'all.
Super sweaty.
All right. Fact or fiction? Wade Wilson is the enemy of the Teen Titans.
Fiction.
Fiction.
Wade Wilson.
Wade Wilson.
Fiction.
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 Fiction. Fiction.
Slade Wilson.
Yeah.
I'm like, Wade Wilson is, what's that boy name?
Deadpool.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah. Facts.
God. All right. So all y'all got 18 again.
Which is my favorite.
All right.
Deadpool's your favorite comic? Respect.
Well, more Marvel character. My favorite comic book character is Joker. We ain't gonna talk about it.
Double
Have you
respect.
seen Deadpool Trilogy?
No.
Yeah, he killed the home. Yeah.
This one he killed.
The Marvel Universe.
Yeah.
multiple
Okay,
times.
yeah.
I ain't read it, but I know about it.
Yeah, read that.
That's it.
All right. Fact or fiction? Wonder Woman has no real weaknesses.
Facts.
Fact.
Fact.
Tied up. All right. I did not expect this.
Oh, Halliburton.
What the hell is Burton?
For what the hell? I'm gonna have to keep
Taliban.
going. I'm gonna just keep up with 20 questions till y'all get some shit wrong. All right.
Also, it's like first person, when you get wrong, you out.
Yeah.
Okay,
you get it
cool.
wrong, you out. You get it right, you win at this point.
In
'Cause
the
I
clutch.
can't even do it. I got no more questions, so I gotta come on the shit off the top of my head now.
Damn.
All right. In the Flashpoint movie, Batman. No. Let me think. Let me word this right. In the Flashpoint
your
universe,
time.
Okay.
take your time. In the Flashpoint universe, Thomas Wayne is the Batman. Who is his Joker?
Oh, my God.
Oh,
Bro, it's crazy. I sleep know about this joint too.
yes, bro. This is one of my favorite movies, bro.
Hey, I'm gonna give y'all about 5-10 seconds. Y'all gather your thoughts. Take your time.
Okay.
And I'm gonna point to you for an answer.
Wayne was
And once I point you
Batman.
to an answer, you got about 3 seconds to answer. I'm moving on.
He had 5 for sure. So who was his Joker? Was somebody in the universe?
Yeah, somebody in the universe. Go. You gotta answer, bro. 3, 2, 1.
Barry.
Barry.
Yep.
Okay.
Alfred.
Alfred. Okay.
That's a good one.
Yeah, Barthon.
All y'all niggas wrong.
Who
It
was
was Martha Wayne.
Wow.
Oh God!
I was like, it's gonna be too.
I gotta set it up too. I was like,
I was like, damn, was she there though? I was
yeah,
like,
she was there.
damn.
All right. Let me think of another one.
That was
That was a good ass one, boy.
Yes.
Okay. What? All right. What was it? Okay. What was the name of the first Scarlet Spider? Was it Cletus Cassidy, Ben Riley, Miles Morales, or what's the name? Kane.
First Scarlet Spider.
Cletus Cassidy. Is that who? That was
Yeah.
him? Yeah.
Cletus
I'm
Cassidy.
going
was
with that
it?
one, too.
You're both going Cletus Cassidy? Okay.
Yeah, I'll go with that too.
Cletus Cassidy. Damn. Ben Riley. Fuck. All right.
That's all what I do though. That's all what I do. Besides Miles, of course. but
Yeah, I knew it wasn't Miles.
Yeah, I knew it wasn't him.
I was trying to throw something there like that. You got to figure something out. All right. Let me think.
You good with these questions off top though.
I appreciate it.
Definitely is.
These are next level, bro.
You was cooking in your room. I know if I took that message, I know you really start cooking there.
You know what's crazy? I had the list done, and then he said that shit. I'm like, I'm going back. Like, hold up. But like, I'm happy I did because y'all was right. I was crazy. Let me think. Dang, y'all got me. Y'all,
I'm not tripping for sure.
no, you not.
I definitely heard that, too.
I hope it's from that side, boy.
It was.
Okay, that threw me off.
Yeah, sorry y'all. We didn't have no technical difficulty, but it sounded like a spirit was in here for a second. I ain't gonna
Yeah,
lie.
bro.
Okay, and let me think. And
How we all tied up?
y'all got
Three-way
me. Y'all
tie,
got me
bro.
too.
How is a 3-way tie? Nobody can get no answers now.
We in quadruple OT right now, bro.
Tom Thibodeau. We playing with Tom Thibodeau. We've been played like 85 minutes by
Got
now.
it. No, for real.
Let's do it.
In the World War Hulk story, who was the person that sent Hulk to Sakaar? Was it A, Professor X, B, Fantastic Four, C, the Illuminati, D, the government? Excuse me.
The Fantastic Four.
Fantastic Four.
C.
What?
Illuminati.
Illuminati. Malik, you out, my boy. It was the Illuminati.
Great game.
That was good. So it got
Great game,
we
brother.
still.
I had to take a risk, man.
No,
you
y'all
had
good.
to.
Y'all
You
good.
had
Y'all
to.
good.
That was tough, bro. I only knew that because like World Breaker Hulk is one of my favorite Hulk stories. Really, Marvel stories. Period.
Okay, I ain't gonna ask no more questions from that shit, man.
Why did I say
Thank
that?
God.
Why did I say
I
that?
got that on the skin of my teeth.
I ain't gonna count. That's why I was looking at you and I was like, you really need a hush right now, boy. I ain't gonna count
I'm about to say, yeah, right.
you about to go right back to that old.
On me, I had about 2 more. I was like, all right, perfect.
I'm tripping.
Thank the Lord.
I had like 2 more.
Thank the Lord.
Okay. What was the
Come on, James.
what was the name?
Come on, James. You got this.
What was the name of the island? What was the island nation name for the mutants that they owned in Marvel Comics? It was their home island. Was it A, Krakoa, C, Mars, D, Paradise Island, D,
You mean E?
E, whatever. Last one. Y'all got me doing this shit on top of my head. I'm trying to think. Damn. I take it back. I can't do this shit, bro.
Okay,
I can't do that one. It's too complicated. I
Why?
couldn't think of the names, bro.
Don't worry about it.
I'm doing this shit on top of
too mad about
I'm doing
it,
this shit
bro.
on top of my head.
He too mad. He know
I'm
he know,
sorry.
bro. You know he know.
I didn't expect y'all to get this far. I expect this to
Don't worry, bro. We good. We good.
Okay. I got one. What is the name of the third Green Lantern? Is it A, John Stewart, B, Guy Gardner, C, Kyle Rayner, D, Simon Baz? And I can go back. A, John Stewart, B, Guy Gardner, C, Kyle Rayner, D, Simon Baz. Who was the third Green Lantern?
On Earth.
On Earth. Those are all Earthlings I named too.
Dun, dun, dun,
Dun, dun.
dun.
You gonna point? Do we need to go first?
I'm about to in about 5 seconds. I'll just give
I'm
y'all.
gonna give all the time. I'm gonna take all my time.
I'm gonna give y'all 5.
I wish you had a Pink Panther music.
Next time, bro. Next time. You gotta remind All right, Chase. You can go, bro.
John Stewart.
John Stewart.
John Stewart.
John Stewart. Both y'all niggas wrong. Guy Gardner.
I'm like,
Guy
which one is
Gardner.
third?
Because
Guy
I thought Guy Gardner got second, and then
I
they were
did
so
too.
pissed about it. That's when they had John Stewart.
It was Hal Jordan. It was John Stewart, and then it was Guy Gardner.
Damn. Damn.
Damn.
Come on, y'all got this, man.
Nah, all right. Let me think
Bro,
about
that was
it.
a good ass question. Too.
I appreciate
I was
it.
literally like, I remember this nigga thinking back to Guy Gardner, John Stewart when he was in Justice
with the
League.
bowl
like,
cut,
what the
yeah,
fuck?
and nigga, stall in the mouth. My Batman is crazy. Let's see.
That's crazy.
Damn, y'all got me thinking. Nah, both y'all niggas get that shit right. I need one of y'all niggas get this shit wrong. I'm trying to think of something obscure. Okay,
You got this, James. You got this.
dang,
I'm so lucky I'm not even speaking right now.
I know. I'm trying to think of a question.
Close this out, man.
When we're twirling my
close
thumbs like a maniacal villain.
Fourth
Do I
quarter
gotta-
is your quarter.
Do I gotta do? Let me
Fourth
find.
quarter is your quarter, man.
Closer. These young men trying to sweat.
Closer, bro.
Ain't no other way, bro. I'm trying to win.
Gears turning.
You gotta
Okay.
close
I was
them out,
thinking.
bro. Close them out.
Okay, what was the name of Owlman in the Justice crime and the crime syndicate from DC Universe? Was it Thomas Wayne Jr.? Was it Bruce Wayne? Was it Bruce Wayne Jr.? Or was it Jason Todd?
I'm taking all my time again.
Thomas Wayne Jr., Bruce Wayne Jr., Bruce Wayne, Jason Todd.
What was the question again for the people?
What was the identity of Owlman from the crime syndicate in the DC Universe?
I went first last time. I mean, he got to go first.
That's facts.
This man Jay so funny. He was like,
Jason Todd.
Jason Todd? Okay.
Thomas Wayne Jr.
Thomas Wayne Jr., the winner is James. The winner is James. It was Thomas Wayne Jr. It was Thomas
It's
Wayne
crazy
Jr.
because I was thinking Thomas Wayne Jr. too.
Bro, Jay is so funny. He was over there bit so I close him out. Close him out.
I hope y'all heard that.
Close him out.
I was like, you got this, James. You got this.
Funny as hell.
No, bro, I couldn't hear it. I couldn't give him a straight face. Nah, but James won. Congratulations to the boy James. He gets a whole rant next episode. He gets a whole rant. I appreciate y'all stopping by for the Fact or Fiction. That was a pretty fun one. I ain't gonna lie. Shout out to y'all. Shout out to y'all. Round of applause for y'all. Y'all did great. Y'all did great. Y'all did great.
I did way better than I thought I was.
Y'all did great. Honestly,
I don't know.
That was a good match.
I was over here,
No
goddamn, thinking questions. Y'all had my brain racking. I was like, damn, what?
Yeah, shout out to you, also. You got that comic knowledge on lock.
Oh God, you
For
do.
real.
I was trying to make it like, because I had to make it like, questions, but I was like, damn, these niggas got to at least know somewhat, and I got to know the answer to this
Exactly.
shit, like off the top of my head. That's why I didn't want to do the other one, because I was like, nah. Jason Todd though is Red Hood, so it's all right though. Next time.
Next time.
Next time, bro.
Other than that though, but that's the end of the episode, y'all. Appreciate y'all stopping by. We are on YouTube, Spotify, Apple Podcasts, all the other podcasts. Y'all already know what's up. Like, comment, subscribe. Peace.
Oh my gosh, you're so cute.